right. Talking about putting off the inevitable. My name is Paul Brumbaugh, and you're here on the Edge. I'm at edgestudiosonline.com, and I'm testing out equipment and testing out different things. I'm sitting here with my boy, the junkyard rat himself. Keep it going for Chris. What's up?
What's up? It's been crazy.
It has been. Man, you've got all these weird things going on. You're going to Vegas. Your mom just got back from vacation, and everybody's getting injured or something's happening. So what's happening with you? Talk to me about this.
Yeah, my mom was on vacation in Puerto Vallarta and she fell and she landed on her left kneecap. So she came back. She has a brace. She has a brace on her knee. She's not supposed to walk for like 3 weeks.
Really?
And it's crazy because she didn't have like traveler's insurance.
Right.
You know, her insurance isn't covered in Mexico. So she went to some tourist hospital and they charged her a lot of money. And now she's trying to get the money back. But my mom, you know, we're from South America. We know Spanish. I told her, why not you should have just said, take me to the community hospital.
Right.
Take me to the county hospital, huh? I know they don't got counties in Mexico, but yeah, it wasn't.
Do they really have county hospitals?
I thought
and they definitely don't have free health care, but you get drugs cheaper or whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, she hasn't, you know, and I don't drive. She drives, and
right.
So it's like, and where I live, I usually take a little bus system they got going, but there's no buses on the weekends. So it's all crazy, and you know, and I feel guilty about leaving her alone, but I have a job to do, you know.
Right.
But yeah, one of her friends popped up last night and started cooking food, and she tried to take over. So I was like, just have her move in for a couple days, you know.
She can help out, take care of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we live in a senior community. She's got friends, you know, a couple blocks away. It's like a college. It's like a college for seniors. You know, you know people everywhere. So, but yeah, I think she's gonna go to the doctor. The doctor didn't say if it was broken or not. The doctor said it might be broken, and it reminds me I had knee surgery too on my left knee.
You didn't land on it like she did you?
No, my patella would come out.
Like, your patella.
My patella would come out. You never had a patella come out? Yeah, like
it sounds a little like Nutella, but okay. What's your patella?
The patella's a kneecap. My kneecap basically would go left.
Ew.
Would go left. It would. It's almost like my leg would pop out or something.
Ugh.
It happened to me a couple times. I used to play soccer, so I'd get kicked in the knees,
Right.
like any good boy playing fullback, or what do they call it, defensive these days. So I was kicked in the knee, and the last time it came out, I was skiing up in Bear Valley, and I thought my bindings were too tight because my skis kept coming off, and so I tightened them up. My left ski didn't come out, and just that was the end of my knee. So I had a screw put in. It was it was like my sophomore year. I was at Santa Monica Junior College, the greatest junior college in America. If you're looking for junior colleges, that's the place to go. It was harder than my 4 year college. I should have, my professors were making bank back in those days, but that's another story. So yeah, her kneecap, but it's like, it's crazy. Like, her friend doesn't want her walking at all, and I help her out. I carry things for her and stuff, you know.
Right.
But it's her left knee, so I think she can still drive, as long as she can keep her legs straight, you know,
Ugh.
in her car.
Right.
I think you just need your right leg to drive, right? I mean,
You definitely need your right leg. I mean, I pivot between my gas and my brake pedal, but if you have a clutch, you're kind of screwed.
well, no, her car's automatic. I mean, I learned how to drive stick shift when I first learned how to drive. They taught me on the stick shift, but it freaked me out on the freeway, so
Right.
I didn't like it. But I've never driven stick shift like that. Like, if you watch the Amazing Race,
Right.
every year there's some fool who shows up on, doesn't even know how to drive stick shift. Is in the middle of some country trying to figure out how to drive stick shift. But I bet I could learn. But yeah, I don't got a license, so yeah. But I'm excited. I'm excited. It's like, I'm excited about Vegas. I actually got two shows lined up. I'm actually on an open mic contest at Ray's Comedy World on, I think, is it Monday? I think it's Monday. I'm gonna be out there at 9:45 p.m. If I win, I go to the next round. I gotta come back like the next week.
So that's the one for Funny Fest or Comedy Fest or whatever.
No,
they
no,
call it.
Funny Fest is Danny Detch's contest.
Oh, this is the one in Vegas.
This one in Vegas, Funny Fest, I'm
Okay.
doing May at is it Hayes Oyster House or is it May's Oyster House? I was supposed to do it on my birthday, May 7th, on
It's Maze.
Neck of the
M-A,
Woods.
like say hey, Willie Mays.
Well, my birthday's in May, so it makes sense. And I'm thinking about doing the Rooster Teeth Feathers contest,
Okay.
but it says you can only live 100. You can only live an hour driving away, and I think I'm at about an hour and 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, I'm about. I was trying to get my friend Steven, who was on my show last week,
Right.
to sign up because I don't drive. I don't want to be all the way in Sunnyvale, stuck out there. And he's like, but I live farther than an hour away. I'm like, I don't think they know. I mean, are they really gonna check that up? Are they gonna really check if you live? I mean, what kind of contest? People fly in for these contests. It's why you only want people an hour away unless you want to make sure they can show up on the weekends,
Right.
and work for the club. I get that, but it's the first round, like, it shouldn't matter where you live. If you live in Europe, you want to be in this contest. Oh, that place is famous. The building itself where Rooster Teeth Feathers is,
Right.
it's the first place they had a video game, the video game Pong.
Right.
It was the first place they had it was down there. The first video game ever made, Pong, it was out in that bar.
Right.
And don't you think they should have like a Pong down there
They
The-
should, right?
just to play with it, just like to remember it? But I think Rooster Teeth Feathers shut down for the. I've never for the COVID, but I've never made it out of the first round down there.
Really?
And I don't know why I want to do it, just because I haven't been in that club in a while. But you know, I don't do well in contests. I remember one year, I think it was my first year at that contest. I think I did it twice or three times.
Right.
I was in the bathroom and this guy told me I was really funny, and I like, did you vote for me? He's like, no. I'm like, why not? I don't know why. So yeah, so but I'm thinking I'm in a lot of different groups, so I don't know if I can talk. I got friends who have big time following, so I'm trying to convince one of them to like get in the contest with me, so I could use their followers to vote for me
Oh,
too,
jeez.
like a voting block, you know.
So, like, yeah, there's safety in numbers. So if you get another partner or somebody that's willing to do that with you, you'll at least get their people supporting you also.
Yeah, but I haven't tried to sign up yet. I'm not sure if I would get in. They said you got to be an amateur.
Right.
I'm not sure if I mean, I think I qualify because the people I do shows for don't even pay me. They're too cheap. So, I mean, what does
You're
it
going
mean?
all the way to Vegas and you're not getting paid for any of these gigs.
Well, no.
No, well, no. Well, because one's a contest and you got to pay them to even get in it, right? Was there an entrance fee for
Oh
that?
no, there was no entrance fee for that one.
So at least it's free and it's a contest. You get a chance to win something.
Yeah, the first prize is 250, but it's like the first round. So if you make it out of the first round, you come back the next week.
Oh, geez, but you're not going back the next week.
Well, no, if I'm going back, if I win, if I'm in the next round,
You'll fly back or it'll go back.
I'll be back. It's a Monday. I mean, Mondays are cheap, you know. It's the Saturday shows that are expensive, you know.
Right.
Because flying in on a Saturday, that's when you're paying it. As long as you're not there for the whole weekend, you can avoid it. But yeah, I'm staying at a casino in downtown. On I'm staying at the Apache, which is it's haunted, so I'm excited. I mean, but I was thinking about that. You know, I see a lot of these ghost shows. You never seen any like fat ghosts. Why is it that fat people don't turn?
They're like obese ghosts.
Yeah, yeah. There's like a 600-pound ghost chasing me down. You know, like
Because they haven't made it to heaven or hell, so there's no.
yeah. Maybe when they're really fat, they're like, "Fuck it, I'm just too fat. I'm just gonna go to heaven." And
Maybe they're okay. So they
Hopefully.
appear in ghost form the way they died. So if they were fat when they died, then they're fat.
they're like, "Fuck it, I'm fat. I'll go to heaven and hopefully I come back skinny for my next life and stuff." But yeah, my mom's friend that came in to help out, she's like strictly vegan and stuff. She's like big time vegan. She like only eats lentils.
She only eats lentils. By the way, we have live viewers everywhere across the board. Thank you for hanging in there. This is a really rough cut of the Edge of Insanity. I'm calling it mid-morning therapy session here because I don't know what else to call it. But we have our chat window up. It's right over. Oh, sorry, over here. You guys make a comment. We'll talk to you about stuff. Bring up anything that's on your mind, what's going on in your world, and Chris and I will sit here and debate it, I think.
Yeah, Luke Luke wanted to talk to Danny Detchi. He thought Danny was coming in. Danny's not coming in.
Danny won't come in, right? Because he doesn't like the germ thing.
I don't know. I think he said he's on his lunch hour. So.
Oh, so he's going to be doing it via Messenger.
Yeah, but I told Luke, I'm like, you know, Danny runs open mics. Why don't you just go to one and say hi? You know?
Right. If you want to go say hi to Danny Detchi, there's plenty of places that you
Yeah. And then I told him, I'm like, why don't you do stand up? You're like funny. And he's like, what do you mean I'm funny? And he doesn't even realize he's funny because he's like weird funny, you know. Weird people don't realize they're funny because they think they're being serious.
Right.
And they don't realize nobody else thinks they're serious. They're like, that's just weird. That's funny, you know.
So you should do let's get your plugs in because we're probably gonna leave this episode of whatever the heck I'm doing here really soon. But you should tell us what you got going on in your regular world and then also what's going on in your podcast. That's going to be starting in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at Ray's Comedy World on Monday, 9:45 for the comedy contest. Come and vote for me. I got a lot of fans in Vegas. I got a lot of fans in the porn industry.
A lot of fans in the porn
I don't
industry.
think they're fans of mine. I think
You're more like you're fans of theirs.
they're more like you owe us money for downloading our porn for free. I got a lot of people who think that I ripped them. They're ripped off their videos. So I'm trying to get those people. Like, I just want to tell you one thing right now. If you come to my show, help me get into the finals and help me win the 250. I will spend $250 just on porn. I will sign up for all your OnlyFans, your porn sites, all your junk. I'll even check out some of your many vids. Is that what it's called?
Mini vids?
I don't know.
Like mini videos?
I don't know what that site is called. But I promise to spend all the $250 on porn. It's not that I don't want to spy porn. I'm a porn addict, god damn it. It's like asking a crackhead if they want to buy crack. They're a fucking crackhead. Of course they want to buy crack. They just don't got money. Of course I want to pay for porn. Of course I want to pay for all your OnlyFans sites. All of your OnlyFans, Of course I want to spend a bunch of money on porn. I just don't got it. I'm an SSI. I kind of got scared, because every couple of years the government decides they want to look at my bank account, and I don't want to see a bunch of OnlyFans charges there. I could go out and buy some credit cards, the prepaid credit cards, so the government can't see my porn addiction. But I thought, wouldn't it be easier just to not pay for OnlyFans? So that's what I'm gonna do. If you help me get out of the first round, help me win the finals at Ray's Comedy World in Las Vegas. I don't even know where Ray's is, but look it up. It's an actually comedy club. I think there's another open mic I'm trying to get into.
You said Ray's Comedy World?
Ray's Comedy World on Saturday. I'm gonna be on Saturday. I got a show in Vegas on Saturday. Let me look it up here, I know it's in here somewhere.
Ray's Comedy World and
I'm doing a house. Actually, when I'm doing a show at Luke's friend's house in Las Vegas. Let me see if I can find the address.
Okay, we'll get. What, you want Ray's Comedy World's address?
No. That one's on Monday, but I'm doing a Saturday show. Let me look up the
Here's
address.
their stuff, and let's find out.
Ray's Comedy World is in
it's right there on your screen, folks.
I don't know. I'm blind. Don't worry about me. I'm blind.
So that's funny. It doesn't have an actual under their about. They don't have. Oh, there's their about. I was gonna say doesn't have an address. It's 3225 East Flamingo Road.
East Flamingo Road. Damn it.
Right there on your screen, folks.
I might need a ride, so I'm hopefully I meet some comedians on Saturday. We can all become good friends for 4 or 5 days. We can kick it. They can take me to the open mics. They can take me to the book shows. Hopefully I become friends with them. They're like, next time you don't need a hotel. Just come and stay with me. I'm looking for friends.
Jeez.
All
right, and then tell us who you got on your show, and then we're getting out of here because we got to get to you.
I got Danny Detchy today. I'm doing Kells on Friday and North Beach, San Francisco. Actually, I figured out there's a dispensary near Kells called The Pipeline we went to. There's no lounge area, But there is a dispensary out there. It was raining and stuff, you know. It was raining. We walked in the rain. Kells was pretty fun. Um, Ben Colino was hosting, and he's an A's fan. He didn't appreciate me making fun of the A's leaving. He really thinks that the A's are gonna stay. I'm like, nah, dude. Nah, dude, your A's are gone. And I told him, I'm like, you should go with them because if you're an A's fan, most likely you got a shitty job. You don't own your own house. You might as well follow your team, you know,
All the way to Vegas.
all the way to Vegas. Go follow the
And,
Raiders.
and follow him too.
Go
All right, we better get it out of here because if we don't get out of here, we don't start your show, you guys. This has just been a little checking it out. I want to get a group of you guys on Messenger so that we can have like a gallery, and I want to see how interactive that can be. So check out what we're going to be doing in the future. We're calling this mid-morning therapy session here at Edge Studios. We have plenty of ways for you to express yourself and create content. You don't even have to leave the comfort of your own basement. You can actually contact us directly, and we can help you host your own video podcast streaming on multiple services at once, all from the comfort of your home or right here in our facility where we have all the equipment you'll ever need, plus more. Plus, we have great people like myself willing to produce your show. So for myself, the Junkyard Rat, and everybody else here at Ed Studios, I am out. We'll talk to you sometime in the future.